Okay. Like the 8th attempt here, it looks like it's finally working. I think it's working. Oh my goodness. What a mess. What a mess. This is why I don't stream very often. It's like the stream itself, not stressful. I love the streaming aspect of this. It's like just absolute chaos. I thrive in the chaoticness of it. It's the setup, just getting the computer to talk to YouTube and OBS to work correctly and my camera to sync up to the computer. That's a nightmare. Thank you guys so much. Sorry, this was just a mess. Had computer issues, camera connection issues. OBS was not wanting to work whatsoever, so I was trying to reset a bunch of things there. So hopefully this is looking okay. Hopefully audio's okay. Yeah, don't touch any buttons. I'm trying not to move anything at this point. There was and then I couldn't get it connected. It kept throwing errors trying to sync the broadcast or something like that. So, hi everyone. Good morning, or good afternoon, depending on where you are. Tried to do this one a little bit later in the morning, so some of the folks over on the West Coast could still take part in this. I know some of the European folks could still take part in it. There's no optimal time here, but yeah, I seriously, man, I need to invest in a PC already, like a PC tower for me to do all this. But today we are going to be taking a look at the Mars 4 Ultra and just the regular Mars 4, and trying to 3D print some things in the live stream, which is always, questionable if that will work. I've got a print up and running here from Nico Industries that will hopefully be finished before the stream is done. Hi everyone. Hello. You know what we're gonna do? We were already off to a rocky start here. So let me get one of the first giveaways going, so we can just jump right in and give away some good stuff here. So what I want to do here is I'm going to pin a link. This is a Gleam link, so hopefully we don't crash this again like we did last week. But what we're going to be doing is Elegoo has provided, we have 3 people are going to win, or have the chance to win, 3 different people, 10 bottles of resin. So Elegoo will be providing you with 10, these winners, the 3 winners, with 10 different bottles of resin. It's sort of like a randomized selection of resin for all of your resin 3D printing needs. And we'll do the giveaway. We'll draw the giveaway here in, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. And so you guys will have some time to jump in there. But the link is pinned. Obviously, if you haven't already seen the Mars 4 Ultra, it's right here next to me here, the all black. And then the Mars 4 is directly next to it. Printing, I'll be showing off some prints with you all as well. Actually, hold on. I need to pop the chat window out. Pop the chat out. Here we go. And then I can make this larger, and then I can move this over to the side. You know what I'm going to need to do? I need to just get a streaming setup where I can have a better monitor set up here. And that's what I did. If you click it, are you entered? I think there's a sign up that you have to do. You fill in your name and age, I think, and that's about it. And then there's some options you can select that will give you more tickets into the entry there. So does the Mars 4, right off the bat, man, you guys just right into it. Bright Sunlight asks, does the Mars 4 have auto leveling like the new Anycubic does? No, the Mars 4 is your typical traditional Elegoo, the ball joint design there. So you're still going to level it with the 2, like a piece of paper or a card, or just directly in the vat, which is what I'll do a lot of times. And then you tighten the 2 bolts. Then on the Mars 4 Ultra, as well as the Saturn 3 Ultra, it has the new, it has the 4 bolt design here. So it's a little bit more stable and sturdy when it comes to removing your prints off of the build plate of the resin printer. Also, the resin build plate now has been updated. It has a laser etched pattern onto it. You can see I posted a bunch of pictures over on Facebook and Twitter as well. so you can see some of those things here. I have a very funny story to tell you all here in just a few minutes, but let's take a look at this. I've got a piece of resin on the inside of this printer. What the heck? Everything's like, it's just a disaster in here. Just a disaster in here. Andrew Rogers! Oh man, thanks for the streaming setup fund. Yeah, I seriously... like, I should at some point just dedicate a tower, a PC tower right here that I can have it all connected and ready to go. Funny enough, I did order some cameras to give me multi-angles that should be more easily connectable than my main camera that I use here. But good morning, everybody. Yeah, so the Mars 4, let me give you guys a little bit of statistical information here, and I've got to pull up the sheet on this as well. Nemo, man, please, no tips here, please. Gentlemen, ladies, gentlemen. And a recommendation for an FDM printer, if you can get your hands on the Neptune 3 Max, that's like the end-all be-all for your cosplay 3D printing needs. The Plus is also fantastic. Throw a 0.6 millimeter nozzle on there. Those things are just fantastic. But what I wanted to mention is the Mars 4. Let me just give you a breakdown of the information here on the printers, and then I'll talk with you guys about some of the giveaways that I'm doing here later today. Oh, up to 5 winners. Hold on, can I adjust this? Sorry, I'm getting direct messages. I'm getting direct messages from Elegoo as I'm talking here. We're mixing it up here. Hold on, let me see if I can adjust this. I'm not sure if I can actually adjust this with people in it. Let me see, edit, and then let me see if I just read that correctly. Okay, is this... Give me 2 seconds. I'm editing something here. Oh, I did say it. Did I say... Yeah, okay, so it is 5. 5 winners. There's going to be 5 winners for the 10 bottles of resin. So I think we're good to go there. It's always like just a complete madness of thing here. So 10 bottles. Okay, now I'm very confused. Up to 500, 10 bottles of this, 2 bottles of resin for each winner. Okay. Oh, okay. So there was some miscommunication here. Okay. Jeez Louise. I'm sorry, folks. We're doing this on the fly here. There's 10 bottles total, and 5 winners will win. 2 of those of the 10 bundle of resin there. So sorry, I'm adjusting as we're going to this. Okay, so this will be hopefully, oh my goodness, hopefully good. Can you guys tell I haven't had any coffee yet? Sorry. But what I wanted to tell you guys was, let me get back to this real quick, because I want to tell you about some of the giveaways that we're going to be doing in this thing. But first, I want to talk with you about the printers, the Neptune. This is the Mars. I was thinking about Joel's stream last night. Joel did a live stream on the Neptune 4 Pro and the 4. So this is the new Elegoo Mars 4, and this is the new Elegoo Mars 4 Ultra. As of right now, by the way, these are just 2 early production prototype units. I believe I am literally the only person that has these here on the face of the earth. So fortunate enough to be able to print some things and show them off to you guys. I will have a video on these as well, hopefully early next week. I'm finishing up some prints, and I'll show you guys some close-ups of the prints that I've gotten off here, but you can check out the Elegoo Facebook group where I've been posting a bunch of things. But the Mars 4 is $259. It's 9K resolution, build volume of 156 by 77.7 by 175 millimeters. And then the Mars 4 Ultra is $309. It's 900. It's 9K resolution as well. This one has Wi-Fi built into it. And good news is, you might have seen I posted a video earlier in the week about the little bit of a drama we found out about that Chitu had locked down the printers to only work with Chitubox. That has been resolved, and code has already been passed over to the Lychee team and potentially others to build in Wi-Fi support into those other slicers. Thank you to the folks over at Elegoo for helping push that along and opening this up, because the Wi-Fi functionality on the Ultra printers is actually fast, and the transfer's fast, and I love being able to just directly send a print from my computer to the machines. Good morning. I'm just seeing some more comments here from everybody. But the other thing that we've got on here is, one cool thing that I've seen on this is these have some screen protectors that are installed on them. The Ultra has the tempered glass top as well. The screen over it as well. I've mentioned before, the build plates are slightly different between the two. The ball design on the regular Mars 4 and then the new 4 bolt design. And then they both have the laser etched build plate surface, which I've been loving. Prints stick really well to it, and then I can more easily just scrape them right off without any major issue or anything like that. Hi. And then one thing I wanted to mention is, so if you haven't already seen, head on over to Elegoo's website or check out the links in the video before. They have a whole bunch of other new products that they've recently launched that are up for pre-order. I believe those are shipping in like July, August, and September, depending on where your location is and how many of those have already sold at this point. But we have today, so we're doing this giveaway for the resin bottles. So some winners are going to win some resin. That's pretty cool. Then we're going to be doing a giveaway for the wash and cure stations. So Elegoo's got some wash and cure stations, the Mercury Plus V2 wash and cure stations. We're going to be giving away some of those later this morning. And then we also have a giveaway from Nico over at Nico Industries, where you can get a 1-year membership to his website, where you can download a ton of different 3D printable files, including things like lots of cosplay things like this Nightwing mask here that I printed on I think this was printed on the Mars 4. I'm trying to remember which ones these were printed on. The Mars 4, I believe, or maybe this was the Ultra. But it was definitely one of these two Resin 3D printers. And you'll get 1-year access to all of his files. And basically there's I think a few files are released every single week, which is incredible. And then to top things off, in about an hour or so time, we're going to be doing a massive giveaway. So one person is going to win an Elegoo Mars 4 Ultra. Another person is going to win an Elegoo Mars 4. And then each of those winners will also receive a 1-year Lychee Pro Slicer membership. And then you'll also win a 1-year membership to Nico Industries membership website, so you'll get not only will you have a Resin 3D printer, but you'll also have a 1-year subscription to the slicer of Lychee, and then you'll also have a 1-year subscription to Nico's site, where you can then run off and print a whole bunch of cool things. So that will be a really fun time here. But yes, these printers, if you guys didn't already know, the Mars 3, up until probably these have just now come out, have been my absolute favorite Resin 3D printer. The combination of just build volume, it's not as big as the Saturn, obviously, but it's like that. Look at it. So I can run off and print busts just fine on the Mars, or I can run off and print, some different props off of the Resin 3D printers. Or if I wanted to print some miniatures on the 3D printer, these things are just perfect, and it prints pretty dang fast. And I've been trying to push the limits of this 3D printer as well. And I'll flip this over to the webcam view here, but I'm absolutely obsessed with Diablo 4 that just recently came out, and Prash over on Twitter and TikTok and a whole bunch of other sites ended up getting the Lilith head file, the game asset, for making some promotional stuff for them, 3D printing stuff, and then posted this over on Printables. And I went off and Resin 3D printed the head and was sharing it over, I think, on Twitter and maybe Facebook or something like that. And it was, I think, a 45-minute print on the Mars 4 Ultra. This thing can just absolutely rip with it, you know, a variable of print settings. Let me switch this over here so you guys can see this. How do I? There we go. So here is the Lilith head, all printed. By the way, I should be wearing gloves. This is not fully cured, so I need to wash my hands like immediately here. But yeah, this one was better. Like I printed it once flat, and it took 44 minutes, I want to say, to print. I think this one was like 50 minutes to print with the extra few millimeters since I fully lifted it off the build plate and supported it. But yeah, looking really clean at 0.05 layer height. I think the lift speeds I had set on this were 600 millimeters like per minute, something ridiculous, and it printed pretty epically awesome. And then like this thing can just rip. It just can print ridiculously fast. And then I think the exposure time I had set to 1.8, if I remember correctly, for this one here. And then in the video I'll be showing next week, I'm printing a whole bunch of miniatures. Somebody over on one of the Elegoo Facebook groups had asked about seeing a comparison of the different miniatures, and you know, so I've got a print time of this one is the what is it, 0.02, excuse me, yeah, 0.02 I think it is, layer height. And then I've done these same ones in 0.05 and then a 0.1 just to do a comparison in the print times. And I think this was maybe a 2.5 hour print at the 0.2. The 0.05 is what I typically print at. This was a 1 hour print, and then the 0.1 was like a half an hour print, something crazy like that. So let me kill this so you guys I can see the chat window here. Oh, and I lost it. There we go. Yeah, I know, gloves. I know, I need some gloves. I know, I started grabbing prints back here. I haven't cleaned everything off just yet. Yow. Some isopropyl alcohol hand wash there. But hopefully everybody's doing well this morning. Did anybody pre-order any of these machines? Oh, hold on. Hold on, let me see how long. I want to see how long this is going to take to print here. Oh, nice. And hopefully live printing is always a mixed bag because you never know how things are going to go here. So I've got a Blue Beetle little brooch or something like that from the upcoming DC movie Blue Beetle. This is a Nico Industries file that I've got printing on the Mars 4. Don't clean hands with IPA. No, is that bad? Let's see. Yeah, I gotta legit go wash my hands after this. Yeah, I saw Jaden Lee. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, definitely. You know, hopefully more of the production units will get created and sent out. I know Vogman was waiting on one. I know they're looking to get these out to some of the other creators as well out there to help show off what these machines can do. But in the meantime, I'll be printing and showing off what I've done so far with the machines that I have on hand. Okay, let's do it's been a little while. Let's do the giveaway here. I'm gonna pick a winner for this first one, and then we'll set up the next giveaway. Don't forget, you've got links down below if you want to check out more information about the Mars 4 and Mars 4 Ultra printers here. So let's go in and pick a winner. I've got 5 winners to pick. I'll give you another minute. If you guys haven't already signed up, there should be a pinned comment up above for you to win. We're giving away, sorry for the confusion as well. We had 10 bottles of resin to give away. There's 5 winners, so each winner is going to win 2 bottles of resin, not 5 and 10. That was a little mix up in the wording there of the text that was sent over. So I will draw this in another 30 seconds, and then we'll see how things progress here. Do you have to do anything special to win? No, just enter in. You just like click on the links that I'll be posting here and then fill in what you want. And then you can get, I think you get like tickets or something along those lines. And then, those count towards your ability to win one of the giveaways. So we'll pick the winners here. All right, I'm going to do the drawing right now. Yes, for the first one, the first drawing is only for some resin, and then I'll be posting some more here. Winner, what's to draw? 5. Okay, we have our first 5 winners. The first one is going to Samantha F. We have Sep H. We have Havoc M, Ryan S, and Brian T. I'm not going to read off all the full information there, but thank you. Each of you are going to be winning 2 bottles of resin that Elegoo will be contacting you about and sending out to you. So now that we've got that, let's set up the giveaway for the Mercury Plus V2 wash and cure station. So again, we are going to be doing a giveaway here for Elegoo has also provided some wash and cure stations that we can give away, which is going to be very cool. So we have 3 different people will have the chance to win a wash and cure station from Elegoo. We have 3 of them to give away. You're not winning 3 of them. We just each winner is 3 of the winners are going to win their own wash and cure station. Let me post that here. Oh my goodness. I swear I know what I'm doing at times. Okay, let me see if I can get into the chat here. Why isn't it letting me post? Okay, there we go. For the wash and cure station. And let me pin that up above, and then I'll post it again. Here's some links. There you go. Yeah, so there's the wash and cure station. Hold on, let me just double check that this is the right. Yes. Okay, perfect. So it's Friday, and I don't know if you guys knew this or not. I'm in New York, upstate New York, close to Niagara Falls, Canada. This week has been very interesting for anybody over on the East Coast. I have never experienced the West Coast and all of their craziness when it comes to wildfires and the breathing and just the overall craziness of how things look. But the past few days have been pretty interesting here, to say the least. It looks like it's slowly getting a bit better, though. Today seems a whole lot better, and at least I'm not feeling nauseous. I don't have a headache anymore. My kids don't have headaches from it. It's it's one of those fun things. So air quality has been horrible, absolutely horrible. So what was funny is I think it was Tuesday. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? I went for a run in the morning, and I was like, man, I really do not feel good. What is going on? Yeah, I should have not gone out there. I didn't realize what was going on. I was a little late to the news about the wildfire, and then took my kids. I can remember it was like Tuesday night. I took my kids out on the deck in the evening, and I was like, look at the sun. It looks like a blood moon from Zelda. This is crazy. It's because the sky's on fire, apparently. Yeah, it's definitely did look like some Blade Runner 2049. I loved, honestly, it was kind of cool seeing people post videos in things like New York City with how everything looked. But definitely would not recommend standing out there for it. Yeah, so we're going to be I'm going to let this giveaway run for just a little while here, so you guys can jump in, and if you haven't already, click on the link. Again, we are doing a few different giveaways this morning to celebrate the launch of the Elegoo Mars 4 Ultra and the Mars 4 here, which I'll hopefully have a print done here in just a few minutes that we can show off. And the giveaway that we're doing right now is for the Elegoo Mercury Plus V2 Wash and Cure Station for your different Resin 3D prints. So 3 different people will have a chance to win one of those, and then in just a little while longer, we are going to be doing a giveaway for a 1-year subscription. 3 different people will win a 1-year subscription to Nico Industries membership website, which will allow you to download and print some really cool different 3D printable files, lots of cosplay files. Those are typically things that I download and print from there. My buddy Nico is just an awesome dude that makes some and provides some awesome things that you can run off in 3D print with. So, hey, Jessy, can you please organize 3D model contest? 3D printer as prize would be encouraging 3D models to make models for the community. Ooh, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I like that idea. You know what I would love to do is get involved with like somebody like Nomad Sculpt or something like that and do a giveaway. Maybe I can partner up with Elegoo and Nomad or something like that to encourage, like, I like that idea. Like you're saying, encourage people to try 3D modeling something or learn some 3D modeling and win something. It would be really cool. I mean, there's lots of fun ways to build that up. I personally am enjoying it when I get the chance to. I don't spend as much time as I would necessarily like. I keep saying I'm going to jump back into ZBrush and model some figures and statues and stuff, and I start doing tutorials. So overly complicated. I love Nomad. It's really simple. It's on my iPad. We'll see. Yes, international, Drake, and yes, this is open to international folks as well. So this isn't just a U.S. contest only. If for some reason you live in a country that Elegoo cannot ship to, they will provide you with a voucher or a PayPal payment or something along those lines of the equivalent to the item that you've won as well. And then I will also, since I'm running the giveaway here, I have the list of all of the winners, so I can share that with Elegoo. And if you win the Lychee subscription or the Nico subscription, make sure that you're getting in contact with those people to get everything set up. I know I think there was from last week with the giveaways, people had been pinging me, and I know Elegoo has been reaching out to folks. There was just a lot of stuff given away last week, so they were trying to work through all of it as well. Let's see. I wanted to show you guys some more cool stuff here. So I've also I've been busy printing. God damn it! I keep touching stuff here. So let me do this. Play it smart here, right? So I will typically like to. I'm in the process of still recording the video, which is why you see lots of prints still on supports here, because I will typically like to print the item, record some of the prints after it's printed to capture some of like the raw print, and then I'll like to clean the print, then let it dry out slightly to capture some video in case I want to show it what it looks like cleaned up with supports on, and then I'll remove the supports and then show it. It's a whole mental process of things that's probably not necessary. I just like having the extra footage if needed. But I've gone off and printed a bunch of things here. Can you do an in-depth review of Chi2 box settings? Yeah, I should do that at some point. I'll be honest with you guys, with regardless if it's Chi2 box or Lychee, there's still so much I need to learn about slicing for resin 3D printers. So you have now the lift settings for the bottom retraction and the lift speed. There's like lift speeds and whatnot. And now you have a before and after setting. And I just don't like, I'm sure there's a good reason why you could pick and choose between them. I just haven't gotten around to figuring it out. So I only just fill in the one, the first entry there. Draken, yeah. So any international winners? Yes. I mean, it's open. It's open to international folks. So yes, I'm sure some folks will win, depending, if they win, they've won. So. It's not excluding any countries or anything like that in the contest or the giveaway. But what I wanted to do is, let me switch back over to OBS and pop open the camera here. Can I make this? I can't do this. Okay, so this is, you guys know I'm a big fan of Loot Studios. I'm basically, anybody that can provide me with pre-supported files, I'm a big fan of, because that's less work that I have to do when it comes to actually printing and showing off things. So this is from their latest release. This is the Dwarf the bust that they had. So I've went off and printed this. This was at 0.02 layer height, if I remember correctly. And I don't have the print time off the top of my head here. And then this is Fotis Mints. So here is, this one's actually I don't need gloves for. I've fully printed and cured and all the good stuff on this one. But yeah, here is his Odin bust that you can, I believe, find over on Printables now. And turned out pretty good. You can't, it's hard to see on the webcam the little details, but it's a nice and crispy looking print. And then here's the same, this guy, but printed again. This is the 75 millimeter scale version of the full figure there. So this is with, I think, Soriatech Fast resin. And then, like I was showing you before, here are some of these little miniatures. And then here is the Nico Nightwing mask that just barely fit on the printer. There is a few areas where it didn't quite print perfectly. Like you could see some of the layer issues there, but I think it had less to do with the actual machine and had to do with me how I printed the print orientation of this, and I just maxed out the build plate and really pushed it probably a little too far. And then I printed this dagger here. Oh my gosh, it'd help if I know where I'm pointing this at. So this is some Elegoo clear red resin is the bottom, and then here is the handle. This again was from Loot Studios. And then actually the blade I ended up printing on the Elegoo Saturn 3 Ultra. So this was like it was just too big. I could have scaled this down, obviously. I tried to fit this in as best I could, but I think it was like the tip was going to end up getting cut off with the build volume of the Mars printer. Oh, and then check this out. I just broke the wing off as well. So as I mentioned, I'm a little bit obsessed with Diablo. So this is a crazy multi-part print that you can find over on Printables. That's free to download. And yeah, this was printed on the Mars 4 Ultra as well. Again, apologies for the webcam view there, but I'll be showing those off in more detail in the full videos. But here, let me pull this back up. Wait, what? Disposable gloves safe when we're handling resin, but 2 pairs or thicker gloves. 2 pairs? People are wearing 2 pairs? You're doubling up on your gloves? As far as I've known, like, I've had 0 issues when wearing just the single. I grab these in bulk from either Harbor Freight or Costco. And then, yeah, just use them. I try to reuse them as well. If you didn't already know, you can try and inch these off and then reuse them. I try to reuse them as much as I possibly can so that I'm not just burning through these disposable gloves like crazy. Yeah, it wouldn't be a video if I wasn't an Uncle Jesse video if I wasn't breaking something, either a printer or my prints. That's for sure. Yeah, this is, can't believe I snapped the one wing right off there. But good news is resin is like I can re-weld the back of that, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue to deal with. And actually, I haven't glued down the figure to the base, so I'm nervous this is going to tip over and fall. But the details off of the base look like everything's just this is again the Mars series has continued to be like I love the big printers. I love the big resin printers. Don't get me wrong. Being able to print huge resin things is amazing. But having something like this that I can get in and quickly print something, just I don't know. It ends up being the printer that I end up using the most. It's like less mess for me to deal with as well. Oh man, Ipaku, man, you didn't have to do that. Yeah, see? Like, even if things are pre-supported, sometimes you have to double check them. For the most part, Loot Studios is really good with their pre-supported files. If not, maybe over-supported in some cases. I'll spend, like this guy right here, I'll probably end up spending, way too long. 15 minutes removing the supports on this. Just crazy. So let's see. How long have we had this up for? Because we've had, let's see, by the way, we've got the wash and cure station in the giveaway right now that you can win. So the Mercury Plus version 2 in the pinned link there up above. I will post it again so it's fresh in the chat. We're going to give that away in just a few minutes here. So we're giving away 3 different winners. We'll get a chance to win one of those wash and cure stations. And again, if you're wondering why we're here, we're talking about the Mars 4 Ultra and the Mars 4. It's it's one of those kind of Friday morning giveaways here. And then that allows me to pick up my kids from school and then immediately get back into some Diablo 4, as long as the servers are up and running this morning. There was definitely some issues yesterday afternoon with Diablo up and running. But hopefully some of you guys caught Joel's stream last night as well. I popped in there for just a little bit. He was setting up and printing with the Neptune 4 and the Neptune 4 Pro. So I was able to see a little bit of him getting that the Neptune 4 up and running. I think he was running like a Buddha test print. I wasn't able to pop back in afterwards, but I missed the second half of his stream. But it looked like he was having a good time, and so far enjoying that as well. Yes, have I tried the Elegoo have I tried the goo slicer? No, I have not tried the goo slicer. Is there a goo slicer? They have a new file format, the .goo file format, that these machines all now run off of. So I believe when Lychee, their Lychee team is working on their support. I know they were having a bunch of work team building meetings and stuff like that this week, but we'll be working on the updates for that as well. But yeah, it's going to work with the .goo file format. And the other interesting thing that I've seen is the .goo file format is smaller in file size than the .ctb file format that was typically generated from the Cheetahbox files. And then, nice. And then our resin print is also here on the Mars 4. Looks like it's hopefully finishing up as well, which we can take a look at. The Tango Slicer. Yes. Sorry, I have tried out Tango Slicer. It's okay. Like it's all right. It's decent. It was able to slice things. I haven't tried around with it with the Mars 4 printers. I was using it with the Saturn 3s. Some of the things that I showed off in the previous video that I did for the Saturn 3 and the Saturn 3 Ultra were sliced with the Tango Slicer. But everything that I've been using so far with this had been using the Cheetahbox Beta. They have a new beta version that's out that works with the new Elegoo machines, and then I'll be switching over to Lychee once the Lychee update is available with the new machines. Yeah, Ernest. Yeah, printing on the OG Saturn. Man, I'm telling you that like Elegoo just makes some stand-up products here. It's no brainer for me to continue to partner with them. I love working with the machines. Clearly, some of y'all like working with them as well. Like the original Saturn, that thing just is a rock-solid resin printer. Now, if you needed to upgrade, you'll have a fun time going from the Saturn to like the Saturn 3 or the Saturn 3 Ultra. I think you'd have a fun experience going, making that leap. But the big one here for me is definitely the Wi-Fi functionality. On the Ultra printers, having the ability for me to slice it and then send the sliced file directly to the machine. You don't need a USB plugged in. It's got internal storage as well. It has worked really well. It's been on point, as they say. Let's see. All right, I am going to do the first giveaway, or the second giveaway. We're going to do the drawing here in just a second. We've got 3 winners. Again, I'm going to let you guys pick this for 1 minute. If you haven't already done this, jump in there. And Grant, what's going on, man? 3 Musketeers in the house. Grant has some cool... Grant, I'm waiting on some 3D scans from you. I had an interesting Google Hangout meeting yesterday that I heard something that you're working on. I need those 3D scans so I can start working on my half of a fun project that it sounds like a bunch of us are collaborating on. So yes, we're going to be giving away here in just a minute the Elegoo Mercury Plus V2 Wash and Cure Station. We have 3 of those to give away. And then we've got some more giveaways that we're going to give away. We've got a 1-year membership to Nico Industries membership website where you can run off and 3D print different files for yourself. And then we're going to be giving away an Elegoo Mars 4 Ultra and an Elegoo Mars 4. Along with that winner that wins each of those will win a 1-year subscription to Lychee Slicer as well as a 1-year subscription to Nico Membership's website. Nico, my man. What the world, dude? Check out the body cast in the back of that is actually that's finally that was sculpted after, maybe when I was in college, freshman year of college. Okay, maybe high school is when I remotely looked something like that, but not since the introduction of Cerveza. Oh, Fotis Mint, my man! I printed your Odin bust on the Ultra here. All right, let's do the winners here. If you haven't already, you got like 10 seconds to get in there and click that link that's pinned and win. All right, I'm going to draw some winners here. All right, we got 3 winners, and I am going to draw the winners now. And then hopefully Nico's print finished here. All right, we've got the first winner is Mitch C. The second winner is Runji W. And then the third winner is Dylan S. So again, for all of the winners, I will be getting in contact with you all and getting you all in contact with Elegoo and passing along that information that you've won, reaching out and letting you guys know about this, and then they'll help fulfill it. If for whatever reason you are in a country that Elegoo is not able to ship one of the items that you've won to, they will provide you with a PayPal payment or something along those lines here. But congrats to those winners. That's very, very exciting. Let me kill this link up above and unpin this because what we've got coming up here, let me check how much time's left on this. I thought we only had a few minutes left. We've got a few more minutes for this print to finish. We've got a Blue Beetle crest thing, emblem thing. Nico, it's whatever's on your site there, my man. You get the Blue Beetle printing right now that we'll be showing off here. I was hoping that would be done in the next 10 minutes. We'll see. It'll hopefully be done in the next 10 minutes. But we're going to load up the next giveaway. But again, if you are just tuning in and are like, what are we doing here? We're talking about the Mars 4 Ultra and the Mars 4. These are the 2 new printers from Elegoo that are going to be shipping out later this summer. It sounds like July, August, September, maybe, depending on where you're located when you get in and pre-order these. The pricing information on those, again, let me pull up my cheat sheet here. The Mars 4 is $259, which is just insane for a 9K resolution Resin 3D printer. It's just kind of crazy to me how, just in general, how the pricing of these machines have come down. Quality has continued to go up. It's kind of impressive. And then we have the Mars 4 Ultra for $309. And if you're wondering what's the difference between the Mars 4 and the Mars 4 Ultra, well, other than it just being all black or this blacked out version, this has Wi-Fi, which is amazing. And I'm loving that it's actually fast Wi-Fi and will be supported soon on your favorite other Resin 3D printable slicers. And this has a different build plate, attachment point. This has the typical ball joint design. This has a 4-bolt design. Both of these have etched build plates. The light source is, I believe, slightly different on the... Yeah, the Mars 4 Ultra is a Cobb and Fresnel light source, and then the Mars 4 is a Cobb only. I'm going to be honest with you guys, that's way more technical than I'll ever pretend to know what the heck that means. It's like talking about teraflops and my Xbox and how many teraflops is that compared to a PC or a plate. I don't even know what a teraflop is. So I don't know. It prints really well. It prints pretty dang fast. I'm able to get the prints. Like I mentioned, I think earlier, I was able to get some like this Lilith bust here, or the head of Lilith printed in 44 minutes. Using a 1.8 exposure setting and the lift speed of 600 millimeters per minute. I do need to, I wanted to like test this out and see how fast I can actually get this thing cranked out, or if it's even, like, is it really going that fast? Because just because I said it, sometimes those things don't necessarily do what they're told there. Oh, sorry. Let me, oh, what's going on here? Hi. Sorry, let me give you the link here. Did I pin the right? There we go. All right, so now we've got the new giveaway link here. So we are doing right now, we're doing a giveaway. The next giveaway is for my buddy Nico over at Nico Industries. He has a new file membership site that is just insane. I printed these Nightwing goggles here. Nightwing goggles? My gosh, did I just call these goggles? They're not goggles. So I printed the Nightwing eyepiece, the eye mask here. These are all in resin. I haven't removed the support, so I just think that kind of looks cool. This was printed on the Mars 4 or the Mars 4 Ultra. I can't remember off the top of my head here, but this is one of the files that you can find over on his website. And we're also printing a Blue Beetle brooch or little character thing there. It's like a little, it looks like the Beetle from the upcoming movie. So printing that on the Mars 4 at the moment. So hopefully that's done in just a few minutes, and we can check that printout. Fingers crossed everything printed properly on it. You know how things go with live streams and me and live streaming. Nothing ever goes quite right, so I'm sure something will have soon up there. But we have this giveaway for you all. There are 3 different winners are going to win a 1-year membership to Nico's membership website, where he is continually posting new files like once a week, 2 times a week, 3 times a week sometimes. It's just crazy how fast cranking out files there that you'll have access to. And it's not just like a Patreon where you can get 1 or 2 files a month. Once you go on his website and sign up, you get full access to the entire library of files. So if you wanted to run off and download and 3D print your own Iron Man suit, go right at it. It's pretty crazy. It's a pretty wild concept. So Nico, I'm still amazed that you pulled that off, my friend. If you guys didn't know, Nico and I text on the regular, and dude texted me and was like, I got a crazy idea. What do you think of us? Like, you're nuts, man. You're nuts. Absolutely nuts. So we're gonna be doing this giveaway in just a few minutes, or maybe we'll give it a bit here. There are a ton of bots trying to use Enter. Oh, what is this? I don't know. What the world? Okay, so what if I do this? Can I ban a word? Yeah, Nico is a beast. Man, why is it that there's so many crummy people? You know? Create a highlight from a video. I can't, like... You'd think I'd have quick access. Like, they'd give me some kind of quick access to block something here. Report. No. Remove. Put a user in timeout. Hide this user. Add as moderator. No. Let's see. Yeah, what does Enter do? I don't think it does anything. I'm assuming they've got some kind of like crazy script here where they're trying to hack the Matrix, and where it automatically puts them in the contest, maybe. Yeah, it's people thinking it's Twitch. It's Beetle. It's the Blue Beetle. It's like the brooch from Blue Beetle. Man, don't you make me go pull this up. Blue. I'm going to take these off, and as soon as I take these off, the print's going to finish. Let me see here. So it is... Oh, by the way, there's a file that Nico has recently released that I am itching to print on my Neptune. It's of a Mortal Kombat kunai. Is that right? Oh, nice. Okay. Nico, my man Nico, has just made... Look at this. Nico, you are crazy. Okay, so hold on. Let me get this glove off. So this is the... Let me switch my camera around here. Sorry, I am like the worst streamer. Okay, so this is the Blue Beetle that I'm printing. And Nico, over on his website, just made it free for everyone to go run off and download. So you can run over to his website. You probably need to create an account, but you'll be able to get in there and download this file for free and run off and print your own FDM or resin, whatever it is that you want. He also has a bunch of other free files on there as well. So it's free for right now while the stream is going on. So if you're on the stream and want to check it out for yourself and download that, you can run over there and download that file. And actually, let me do you one better. As wait, what did he? Nico membership, and then let me go to the Blue Beetle. I will post that here as well for you guys to more easily get access to. Oops. There we go. Oh, I think this is it. I'll link to Nico's site. Oh my goodness. Oh. Let's see. There we go. I'm trying to do this here. I promise I know what I'm doing. Here's Nico's site if you guys haven't already seen it, and then I'll do this. But you can get in there and download the same exact file that I'm printing right now, which is awesome. Lisa, hi, love your stuff. Let me see. Oh, nice. Oh, choose your regular Patreon. You can join live stream as mods, and you. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, Lisa. That's a fantastic idea. I will take a look at setting that up because that makes things a little bit easier if I have some more mods in here. Spamming chat not permitted. The site, the giveaway was wrong. So, wait, what? Did I post the wrong link? No, that's the right one. So we've got the Nico. The Nico site is up right now for the giveaway, and we are going to do that giveaway in just a minute. So let me go back over to my page. Smooshy Pig, yeah, there's a pinned link up above if you guys haven't already seen that for the giveaway. I will post it here one more time and give you guys another minute to jump in and win this so that we can do the giveaway. So we've got, again, we are giving away 3 winners. So we'll have a chance to win Nico Industries, a 1-year membership to Nico Industries membership website where you'll have access to downloading lots and lots of different 3D printable files. I think there's over 900 now 3D printable files. Releasing files just basically every week, and it's pretty impressive. And as I was mentioning, so he's got a file on there, the Mortal Kombat 1 kunai. It's like a print in place that I want to print on the Neptune 4 with my video, but it's all the chain and the actual little dagger head there, whatever, the little knife head, and then it's like the Scorpion get over here thing, but it's all print in place. So it's like instead of a articulating miniature, it's a little cool chained weapon that I can spin around and not hopefully poke one of my kids in the eye with. Oh, the site giveaway. Oh, jeez. Oh yeah. So the site says, it'll say 28. We're drawing the winner here in just a minute. So it's not. It's not going to run for the full time frame. I must have screwed that one up when we're picking that one. But all right, so we're gonna pick the winners here in just a minute. If you haven't already seen, let's see. Okay, and then we are going to draw the winners coming up. I'll give it another second or two. Is the 12K worth it for minis? like beyond 8K, I have a little bit of a hard time seeing and spotting the difference. I'm sure there's going to be a little bit crisper of detail when it comes to your prints. I'm hoping when more people are starting to post videos with the higher res machines, you'll get a better idea. Like, I'm horrible at cleaning up supports on my miniatures. I love printing them and showing them off because they're pretty quick to print and they're fun to print and to show off. But man, it's hard for me to get like a good quality looking clip of those miniatures. Elegoo, man. Oh, the Ace of Spades from Destiny 2. Man, we need like we need some PUBG files, man. I think Elegoo and I are the only one that are still playing PUBG. All right, I'm going to draw the winners for this Nico Industry 1-year subscription membership to NicoMembership.com. If you haven't already gotten it, you got a second to get in there and click it and join it. But let's go. Here we go. Drawing the winner. We've got 3 winners. All right, we have the first winner is Susie F. The second winner is Dwayne G, and then the third winner is Clement C. So congrats to those 3. Again, I have your contact information here, so I will be emailing you along with Nico, getting you guys in contact so that you can get your membership and prize winnings there sorted. But we now come to the big, like, finale, the big showdown, the big show off, the big giveaway here of today. We have a giveaway that's so crazy, that's so awesome, that I'm a little jealous of y'all. So we're giving away an Elegoo Mars 4. We're giving away an Elegoo Mars 4 Ultra. We're giving away a 1-year subscription to Lychee Slicer. And I think that also includes the FDM side of things as well. So you'll be able to not only enjoy slicing things in resin, but also on the FDM side. And Nico, who's hopefully still in the chat, is also graciously including for each of the 2 winners here of the person that's going to win the Mars 4 and then the Mars 4 Ultra, you'll win one of the subscriptions, the 1-year subscriptions to Nico's membership website. So I am going to get this going. Did I just see? Sorry, hold on. I'm stoked for the big kahuna. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were talking about. Sorry. I thought for a second there you said I'm so excited for the big kahuna. Nico has a file, the Filipino Bakuana tribal mask that just looks awesome. I have no idea what it is, but it looks awesome on his site. I saw that when I was browsing around earlier in the week. All right, let me get this giveaway link going here. Let's see. All right, folks, we're going to let this run for a little bit, and hopefully, hold on, before I post this, let me just double check that I have everything correct on this, because, you know, I don't want to screw this up. Okay, we're good. All right, I'm going to post this link, and then we'll let this run for, I don't know, 15 minutes or so, and we'll get it going. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. Replace pinned comment. All right. There you go. That should be the correct one. Okay. Crash the site like like Frank's stream. So, okay, here's the deal. Yeah, it was a mess. Not a mess. Not Frank's stream. Frank's stream was awesome. Frank's stream was insane. Frank's stream was like, I don't know how many people we got in here. We don't even have 1,000 people in here. Frank had like 3,000 people in his stream. It was just absurdly crazy. Absolutely insane. So, yeah, on my stream last week, we used a site to host the giveaway. That immediately crashed. And then we set up another site in the background. Elegoo jumped on it, was helping set up some more links. We started to crash that site, and it worked out okay. And then Frank went on, and then he crashed that all over again. So hopefully Gleam, I'm back to using Gleam. I think Gleam has just the best resources, potentially, to handle all of these things. But the sheer volume of things that we were trying to give away, it just wasn't going to work with Gleam unless we did some crazy magic with that. All right, this is at 90% complete, so it's almost It's almost finished, and so we'll be able to check this out before the stream ends, which is, I wanted to be able to print something and have it finished so I could show it to you guys live during the stream. Frank's Leaks died. Nico's site. Oh no, is Nico's site? Hopefully Nico's site's not down. No, Nico's site's okay. Let's see. Oh no, Gleam got your Twitter account locked. What? Yeah, oh sorry, that was the other thing. I know some people can't use Gleam. I've gotten complaints before that either their work blocks Gleam or something along those lines where they're not able to get in and access those things. So one other thing I can show you here is, since I have limited capabilities here. Oh, I still have the laptop camera on? Oh my gosh! I was just going back to flip on the laptop camera. I can't believe I've been talking this whole time with the laptop camera. It's embarrassing. This is why I need like 3 monitors set up here, and then I don't have to deal with it. You guys can't even see, like, you couldn't see me at all. You were looking at this like a weird side profile of me. So what I wanted to show you was, here is the laser etched pattern that you'll see on the new build plates. So this is on the Mars 4, the Mars 4 Ultra, the Saturn, and I think the Saturn 3 Ultra, and I think the Saturn 3 also has the same texture. So it's got like a little bit of a surface. Normally, with my Resin 3D printed build plates, I have to sand these down a bit to give it a little bit more texture. Not with these. It works fairly well. And then I've been able to really easily get prints to pop off of this. I haven't, normally with my build plates, you'll see, trying to see if I had another build plate around here. Normally you'll see like big huge divots that have been removed from my build plates because prints will just get too stuck and I have to, wedge them off or something along those lines. So, but that works really well. All right, let me not make sure to do this. And just because I'm obsessed with this, I'm still loving the Lilith thing here. Nico, my man, we need to do some Diablo files. I need some Diablo prints from you, like some weapons from Diablo. I'm a little obsessed with that game. It's like sucking up all of my free time as of right now. All right, let me kill the webcam so that I can talk to you guys and not do the webcam thing here. My hair is also getting fluffier and fluffier as we move on, which is good. Yeah. I'm so broke. I hope I win. I hope you win as well. Let's see here. Lilith. Oh, you got a Lilith bust coming. Nice. Man, dang panda, thanks. One of these days I will do a Joel Telling 3D printed nerd setup where I have like a camera operator. I got somebody over here manning the chat and shouting things at me and telling me when I'm doing things wrong. For now, it's just like a hodgepodge of, I've got one camera here and my webcam set up. And I got to go to Costco, I think, and just break down and buy a PC, like a tower PC that I can hook up multiple cameras to. So, yeah, don't forget to hydrate. Good point. Hold on. I got a little special treat I'm sorry I can't share it with you guys, but I have a little special treat here. I'm going to step away from the camera for 2 seconds so that I can do this. Yeah, the Ultra. I'm telling you, the Ultra. So I've been playing around with the speed settings more on the Ultra than the 4. I'm pretty sure you can print fast with the regular 4 as well. I've just been spending more time with the 4 Ultra purely because, again, it's just the Wi-Fi thing. I can send. It's less hassle for me to slice things and then put it on the stick and then put it on the printer and load it up. You literally slice it on your printer, hit print on the machine, like it sends it to the printer and it gives you the option to just start printing. So you can hit print and go. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to grab it real quick. Okay, you know what's better than water? Flavor ice. That's right. I got these for my kids, so when they come over to the building, they have snacks for the summer. Turning into my snacks now. Flavor Ice, got double fist them. Orange and red. Green and blue. Don't bother with the purple ones. Just throw those out. Let's see. Can it change PLA on Resin by Wi-Fi? Yeah. With the Neptunes, man, I haven't yet played around with connecting the Neptunes to my network. But I know people have started showing that the clip, like, since the Neptune 4 has the Clipper board installed, or Clipper firmware, you can go to the IP address and you can monitor you can plug in a webcam and monitor your prints. Potentially, I want to see if I can do like time lapses directly from the Neptune with a plugged in webcam or other camera that's powering the actual camera. But you can actually, I think, send files via the Clipper web interface directly to the printer for printing. Orange for the win. Yeah, man. Orange. My combo is orange and red. You gotta have a bite of one, bite of the other. Also, I probably should have just grabbed a bottle of water. I didn't think about me eating and talking to you guys at the same time. Is not the ideal combination. Just making sure. I was just making sure the webcam wasn't up as well. All right, so we're gonna let this giveaway go for another minute or two. Hold on, let me check on the print status. Nice. We are. Hold on. I can't read. We're at 980 layers out of 1,007 layers. So only like 27 layers more to go, and it'll be done. Where's the Magneto statue? I promise you, you will be seeing an update soon on the Magneto statue. I'll be getting back to that. I'm trying to get through like a mountain of printers that Elegoo has shipped over so I can build some content for you guys to see more about these. So I've got the Mars 4 video that I'm working on for early next week. And then I'll be doing some prints for the Magneto statue with my Neptune 4 videos here. So you'll definitely see some of the prints from the Magneto statue coming up with that video in like another week or so, maybe later next week. And then I'm hoping, fingers crossed, by the end of the month, I'll actually have it back to where I need it for the actual statue piece. So I've got an umbrella stand for it now. I've got a 6-foot pole, metal pole that I picked up from Lowe's that I need to reprint a back piece that'll insert to help support the statue. It's so heavy that, and it's a floating figure. I just chose the wrong guy for it. So good. Flavor Ice is so good. But we have... yeah. I can... let me ship out some machines to everybody, and then everybody can help me print the different parts. The too many parts that I still... I haven't even printed the head yet. I'm planning on printing the head of the statue on the Jupiter, so that I can have a nice resin head version, which will just obviously add even more weight to the statue. All right, this should hopefully be almost done. It's at 99%, baby. And then we can take a look at that. And then, look at that. My timing is immaculate. Even with the delay issue that I had, timing is immaculate. I said I'd have till 12:30. We're going to do the drawing. If you haven't already, I've got the link pinned in the comments, so make sure you're signing up for that. Somebody's going to win. One person's going to win a Mars 4 Ultra. One person's going to win a Mars 4. There's two different winners. Each of the people that win one of the printers will also win a 1-year subscription to Lychee Slicer that I believe also gets you access to the FDM Slicer, which is pretty dang cool. And Nico has also included a 1-year membership to his membership website for each of the winners here that are winning the printer. So not only are you getting the printer that you can run off and print things, you have the slicer so that you can slice things, and you have the file site that you can run off and find some awesome, cool-looking cosplay, some even articulating prints and just statues that Nico provides over on his website. I figured as long as I kept talking, that print would eventually finish here. So we've got the print that just finished up. Everything's looking good. I'm going to move these prints out of the way. By the way, that's the new... The Mars 4 has like a sound sensor thing. I'm hoping I can disable that in the settings because I'm not... The Mars 4 only does that, not the Mars 4 Ultra. Oh, yeah. William, I've actually got a Voron over here that I'm going to be processing of. But let me grab this print. Hold on. This was a 1 hour and 40 minute print. I'm leaking resin everywhere. I'm going to... This was not the optimal angle as well that I would have printed this at. I would have angled it, I think, a little bit more vertically. Let me share my screen. Sounds like we're evacuating. Yeah. Yeah, normally I would let the print like hang on the side a little bit and drip out. So it would pour any leftover resin back into the machine. I'm just going to try and wipe this up real quick. And then let's go back in here. I'm going to flip this around and jump this up so it's nice and big. Hi. Okay. I've got a napkin here so it's not dripping on my laptop. But look at, we've got the Blue Beetle from the upcoming movie. This was from Nico Industries, printed in 1 hour and 40 minutes. This was, again, I would have probably printed this at a slight, like, more vertically is normally what I would have gone with, or at a slight longer angle. But, I mean, this printed really well. I'll be interested to see how it cleans up. There's lots of little intricate details in there as well that'll be fun to show. I'll be showing this in the full video when I make the printer, but I'm glad to see that everything printed properly with this. And obviously, this is going to fit in the wash and cure station so I can get this cleaned up. But it's looking pretty dang good. Happy with this so far. Thank you, Nico, for the awesome file. And that was hollowed out, supported in Chitu. I supported that. And then, yeah, got it printing here. And I think that was a 0.05 layer height, a 1.8 second exposure time. And I think I did 300 millimeters per minute lift speeds for that. For that print was the basic settings that I've been using. And then I just tweak it. And then I kind of like go faster depending on what resin I'm working with. This was a Soriatec creamy resin as well. All right, so let's do the giveaway. Let me cancel this. You guys are probably sick of hearing me yap. You guys are here. You want to see not only the cool printers and what I can do, but you want to win something cool. Because I mean that's what I would want to do as well. So we have, again, if you haven't already entered in the contest, the link is above. It's pinned above. That's fast. It can print faster. It can definitely print faster. You got to max this out. I haven't even gotten into the vroom settings with this thing yet. I'm going to be playing around. There'll definitely be a follow-up. Like, I'm going to post the video about the standard Mars 4 printers, and then I'll definitely be doing a follow-up video showing the doing some vroom settings. I'm telling you, I bet you these things can rip, like just go stupidly fast with the printing. All right. Why would you choose to change the angle? Because like of how the resin printer works, you don't want it to be vertical, you don't want it to be horizontal, you almost want it to be at like a 45-degree angle. There's some interesting charts that you can find online that show how it will improve the overall print quality with the voxel lines. I'm not technical enough for this thing. I just like printing cool stuff. I just know that I need to like angle it, and angle it, if that makes any sense whatsoever. All right, let's do the giveaway. All right, we're here. It's 12:30. I need to do the giveaway. You guys need to do the giveaway. See who wins the giveaway. And this is, again, for the mega giveaway. We've got a Neptune. We've got a Mars. We've got a Mars 4 Ultra that we're giving away, thanks to Elegoo. We've got the Mars 4 that we're giving away, thanks to Elegoo. So each of these going to one of each is going to one lucky person. Then on top of that, Lychee has been so gracious enough to co-sponsor this and provide a 1-year membership to their slicer. So you'll be able to slice some things for your new Resin 3 printers. And then Nico has also provided a 1-year membership to his Nico membership site where you can print cool things like this blue beetle bug scarab thing here, which, by the way, again, go to his website right now, nicomembership.com, and you can download this for free. The same file that I printed right now, you can download it for free while the stream's still going, and then it's probably going back to locked down. All right, we've got a ton of people that have entered this, so I'm gonna go in and let's pick a winner here. We got 2 people that are gonna win. We'll see who wins what. Are you guys ready? All right. Let's see. Draw the winners. Yes, I want to confirm that I'm going to draw the winners. All right, here we go. The first winner here is we have for the Elegoo Mars 4 9K Resin 3 printer, the one with the red top, is going to William S., who is winning that along with a 1-year license to Lychee Slicer and 1 year to Nico Industries. Now, for the Mars 4 Ultra, that is going to Trevor P., who is the lucky winner of this Resin 3 printer, along with, again, the Lychee Slicer 1 year and the Nico membership 1 year. This is like just a fun, I love doing these things with you guys. Congrats to those 2 amazing winners. I have your, like anybody that's won today, I have your contact information. I'm going to be getting in contact with you along with Elegoo or Lychee or Nico to get your winnings sorted. So congrats to everybody that won. Thanks so much for people that tuned in. And even if you didn't win, and if you haven't already, click on the links down in the description. Check out the Mars 4 Resin 3 printer, and you'll definitely be seeing more of this from me next week on this Resin 3, or both of these Resin 3 printers, and a bunch of the things that I've 3D printed. And if you're looking for more, if you want to see some of the prints, better pictures of them, go to the Elegoo Mars Facebook group, where you'll see some pictures that I posted there, as well as over on my Twitter, where you can find a bunch of those. Yeah, congrats to all of those winners. I've been talking so much that my flavor ices have been melting, which is down to the best part, which is like that liquidy, Kool-Aid-y goodness there. The trick is I gotta not eat all the orange and red ones, or else my kids will get mad at me. But congratulations again to everyone. I'll hopefully be doing another stream here in the very near future, doing some more giveaways with you guys. If anything, I might be just streaming and doing some goofy stuff as I normally do. I wanted to say thanks so much for tuning in to the stream today. Apologies for the late start, having some technical issues, as is the usual. It's just a mess when it comes to some of these things. But again, we were talking about the Mars 4 Ultra and the Mars 4. Links down below if you're interested in some of those or more details on those. Prints are turning out great, and I'm getting some really fast prints, and I'm looking forward to these replacing my current favorite, the Elegoo Mars 3, as my new favorite standard when it comes to Resin 3D printing is these Mars 4 printers. They're so far is just working fantastic, and absolutely loving the Wi-Fi transfer on the Mars 4 Ultra. But hey, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I need to get out of here, and I am going to be washing my hands after this just to double check. I've got some soap in a sink right over there that I'll be using as soon as I wrap this up. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'll have a video up maybe even this weekend on a entirely different topic. Might have to do with some VR, AR stuff. We'll see if I actually get around to finishing that. And then next week, like I said, early next week, I'll have some videos up on the Mars 4 and the Mars 4 Ultra. Hey, thanks again. And I'm always confused on how to end this. So thank you all for tuning in.